Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I'm here with December's Mixed Media Mayhem Hop. And I have this awesome sketch and I love this so much. So Missy is the creator and her information will be posted below. I have these two pictures from the movies and then these two pictures from the movies. And because I can trim them down better than these two of us out front, I'm going to use these two for this layout because I can trim more off and get the pictures a little smaller. I'm going to use Vicky Bouton's print shop. I've only used it for like one other layout, so I'm excited to dive into it because I have some flair that will go with it. So that makes me super excited. I have the sticker book. I have the chipboard, the stickers, the puffies, and then the alphas. And so I'm really not going to use any of the alphas or those word titles because I have that under control. But I do have my Tim Holtz distressor for the little strips of paper that are going to go there in the background. So, and then for Mixed Media Mayhem, I have 5 different colors. And I think 3 of them are shimmer sprays or mica mist. I'll let you know. I can't remember for sure. So, anyway, I haven't figured out a title yet, but I got my paper, my embellishments, my pictures, and the sketch. So let's see how this goes. Okay, I said sketch. It's not a sketch, it's a layout. You all, I'm scrap lifting a layout. Good gravy. So I'm cutting these in 1-inch strips, and I flip it because I want to make sure that I'm liking what I'm cutting, because I know I prefer wood grain be the other direction, but I knew because I was going to be distressing it that it wouldn't be that big of a deal. So I got all those cut up and set them aside, and now I am diving in to my inks. Now this is it's a mica mist from Tim Holtz, and it's something about mint that was in the new Christmas collection. And I can't think of what it's called, but I will listen below if I remember. And if I don't and you want to know, let me know. And I'll tell you. I'm terrible about that, you all. This one is a shimmer spray by Diane Reevely, and it's like midnight, something about midnight. And I love how dark that is, and I thought, oh, it's too dark. But then when I put the blue paper down at the bottom, it is almost a dead match, which is exciting to me. So I add all that down there because I know that a lot of that will be exposed, and I'm happy with that. I have 3 more colors there. One of them is Wild Honey. One of them is Abandoned Coral, and those are regular Distress Oxides and not shimmers. And then one of them is Fresh Lime, which is a shimmer spray by Diane Reevely. Those, I remember the names, guys. So I am now just distressing these. I won't make you watch me because it took me 9 minutes to distress them all. I only know that because I cut 9 minutes out. And I left them 12 inches, but I'm going to trim about probably 3/4 of an inch off the end and then distress the end as well because it definitely needs it. But look how close those blues are. Oh, I'm so excited. That minty color is not the same as what I've got right here. This is more of a teal than a mint, but I really don't have a teal, and the teal I have is like a dark, like more like a turquoise. So that's why I went ahead and put that gap with the dark blue instead of the light blue. And then I decided to take one of the green out and flip those around because I feel like it's going down too far. And I almost considered taking one more out, but changed my mind, and I'm glad I didn't because I love this. So that is all tacked down now. I probably should put some Nuvo Deluxe under there, and I may go back and check on that tomorrow when it's not 2:30 in the morning and I'm tired. So I'm going to trim my pictures down. Like I said, I wanted to be able to make them a little bit smaller. I didn't want the 3x4, but it's like 3.5 by 3 3/4 or 4.5. I don't know, something like that's like 4.5 by 3 3/4. So I did get to trim it down some, but it's not as small as if I had printed them as a 3.5 by, or the 3x4. So after I got the papers down, I tapped out the other colors, and like I focused the abandoned coral up at the top. I focused but obviously when you're tapping it out, it gets different places, and I was fine with that because you could see some of the abandoned coral in that yellow, and you can see some of the other colors in different places as well. And I was fine, like I said, with that because that's what mixed media is all about. I considered doing paste for the stripes, but I was not up for that. I didn't start this until very late, and knew that it was going to be a while. It took me an hour and 20 minutes to create the layout, which is pretty long for me. But there was just a lot of details, and I was nitpicking and watching Criminal Minds snippets in the background. I know it's like super backwards to be watching Criminal Minds while you're creating such lovely things, but it is what it is. So I have this little ticket. It's from the print shop collection, and I thought a ticket on a movie thing would be perfect. But it's cut off because I felt like there was no point in it going all the way down. So I put this flare on here. Now this flare is not from the print shop collection that I got from, or the print shop inspired Flare Hut flare, because it was actually in just some random stash I had, and it went with that color the most. Like it almost disappears into that paper, so it makes me very happy. Some of the colors are a little bit off, but not by much. Adam and Lisa did an amazing job making them coordinate with this collection. So, but I didn't want like all the stars. There's like the ones that I had. There's like stars and cameras and some other things. So I did bring in the one camera for the blue. But I really wanted that wood grain because I've got some wood grain paper, and that's what I was looking when I looked at the layout that Missy created. That's just what I was thinking was it would look really cool if it was all wood grain. And so had I cut the yellow wood grain in the right direction, it may be look even better, but it's fine. I love the way this turned out, and I was a little concerned about the colors and how I had them laid out, but I really do like the way they are too. So, yay, it's lovely after an hour and 20 minutes. Plus, I probably did about 30 minutes plus of prep work, which I normally don't do. Henceforth, scrapping on the fly being the name of my channel. I normally just kind of wing it. But I decided that I would plan this a little bit more because I love this layout so much and did not want to not do it justice. Okay, so this gap here in the middle of this peachy color is stressing me out, okay? Stressing me out. I put all that stuff down there, like that Hey Girl Hey. I thought was perfect because this was a girls' day. We went to go see Dirty Dancing for its like 30th anniversary. It was in the cinemas. My mom and I decided that we would get tickets. We got them and then asked everybody if they wanted to go. We figured it wouldn't be too hard to sell them if everybody didn't want to go. And we all were available and able to go. Me, my mom, my sister, my aunt, my daughter, and my niece, all of us. And my best good friend who is in this picture with me at the top. But because I bought 5 and then bought 2 after the fact, because my best friend and my aunt, like originally the plan was me, my mom, my sister, and my daughter, my niece. And then we discussed inviting my aunt and my best friend. So I went ahead and got more tickets, but they were not next to us. They were beside us. So me and Bree sat behind everybody because we're troublemakers anyway. So, anywho, so I'm just skipping around. Like I didn't make you watch me put everything down. I was tucking places and things. So you can see the gap above the picture next to that Hey Girl Hey and the flower. There's like that weird gap to me, and I was getting irritated with it. I was trying to figure out, so I decided to pull the sticker book out, and I probably don't show you me doing that because I may not have even done it on camera. But I started to put that there, and that's more of a minty color that does not match this space. So I pull this sticker off the sticker book, and it's a little flower, and I tuck it in up here, and it covers that chipboard sticker a little, but I just kind of crease it to where it's like lays down, and it works. And I love the way that turns out. I made sure that it looked right. Then I decided, oh yeah, I need a title. There's a million words on this layout, but I need more. So I looked at a couple of the other ones from the puffy titles sheet, and the one that I would have really preferred to use would have been something about this being a great day or something. I can't remember what it says now, but I would not have had the room. And I love this one because this really was a great experience. We just went to see Dirty Dancing, the play, last year, the year before. I can't remember, but last year or 2 years ago, I can't remember. So here is this layout again. I love her colors too. They are so cool, and they are from the Hip Kit Club collections. So you should go down below and check out all the people who are participating, and the information about who we scrap lifted will be there as well. So here is the close-up. See, I am so glad I filled that little gap there because it was stressing me out. I really love the way this turned out. All of the creatives who participated in this hop will or should be listed below. You can always look up Mixed Media Mayhem. Heartful is a very good title. So it was definitely full that day. So I hope you all have had a great day. I hope you've enjoyed this crazy layout and video. I hope you'll come back and see me again really soon. Have a great day and happy scrapping.